What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in that Reborn rich. So we're about to go ahead and get into it. See what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support any further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Top Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on each channel. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. The only place directly governed by the federal government of Malaysia, this island used to be a part of the Sultanate of Brunei, until the United Kingdom acquired it from the Sultan in 1846. It was temporarily under Japanese rule during World War II, then under British control again shortly before being admitted as a federal territory of Malaysia. This place became an offshore financial center and free trade zone about 10 years ago. Well, at least they got their independence. Keep an eye on the surroundings. Once I enter the bank, somebody will be watching me. What should I do with that person? Capture him and threaten him? No, just follow him. I only want to know where he goes. He's probably an employee of Soonyang. I see. I'll do as you say. What big brain idea Dojun got, bro? May I help you, sir? This way, please. Please allow me to check the account information. May I have the documents? Please enter the PIN. Thank you so much. You are verified. What can I help you with today? Can I start with checking the balance? Of course. Here you go. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of moolah. What's the foreign exchange rate for the Korean won today? One moment, please. $1,297.7. That's 116.6 billion won. This is strange. Is something wrong, sir? Apparently, yes. The balance is quite different from the number I got from the previous owner of this account. That isn't strange indeed, but there is no mistake, sir. Can you show me the full transaction history? The numbers are off, so somebody must have made a mistake somewhere. Since you're telling me no mistakes were made by the bank, I just want to confirm. Of course. Let's see what the fuck going on, bro. November of 97, January 98. Two deposits of more than $50 million each were made from one's from Hutchinson, Bank of England, the other from Manhattan Child Bank of the U.S. South Korea was almost ruined due to the lack of dollars back then, but he snuck out more than $100 million. My second oldest uncle is just as terrible. I now just need to know how he did it. Must be my memory, that's off. Records are usually more accurate than human recollection. Thank you for understanding. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? No, only came here today to verify the amount for future use. I see. Please visit us again whenever you need to. I will, thank you. I know them wheels in his damn head turning. English and American bank accounts from which the deposits came are most likely under aliases, but I found out the exact amount, dates, and the names of the banks. I'm halfway there. Let's go. Yes, sir. Mr. Moon, was there anyone watching me? Yes, sir. 2, actually. 2. I'm gonna need you to start taking pictures, bro. But I don't think they're working together. Is it someone you know? Yes, sir. He's a member of security. Which side? One of them works in the team that serves Vice Chairman Dojun Jin. I'm not too sure about the other. I clearly seen him somewhere before, though. Take time to think about it. He asked to be an employee of Soonyang. What should we do, sir? Should we follow them both? Lead the person you identified and only follow the one you're not sure about. I want to know which family member cares so much about the youngest that they will send someone to watch me. I can't thank them later if I don't know who. Understood. My head will be pounding Dojun. I don't know how you do it, boy. Who could it be? Someone from Vice Chair Dojun Jin's side. I can't think of any other faction that would do this. Me either. I heard my guys made a mistake, sir. I'm so sorry. Mr. Moon followed the other person that was watching me, but failed to identify him. The man went to a hotel and just disappeared without even checking out. Mr. Moon and his crew waited at the hotel but eventually lost sight of him. It was unplanned, so it must have been quite difficult to react to something like that. Besides, we're in another country. There's also a language barrier. Don't worry too much about it. I would like Mr. Moon to continue working on it if that's alright with you. Thank you so much for your generosity. Alright then, time to hear about my past mistakes and misdemeanors I failed to cover up. How much have you found out about me? With all due respect, sir, you are an extremely boring person. That actually works for us. Most of your cousins, if not all, got involved in various troubles in their teens. But you only focus on your academics. And I focus only on work in college, so that sounds like you haven't found out much. I wouldn't be so sure, sir. Like, we really ain't do shit. What do we do? It's impossible to trace hidden accounts at this point. All domestic accounts are public, so I concluded that you have none under an alias. You are wealthy beyond my imaginations, by the way. I didn't know he could smile like that. I wonder what kind of face he would have made if you managed to trace the hidden accounts. I don't have any wealth hidden under an alias. I made my fortune fair and square, so there really is nothing to hide. Really, I have my suspicions about American investments in America, but I gave up on that because it's realistically not possible for me to follow that lead. That is an American firm. I'll be behind bars already if I did something shady. I assure you no dirty money is involved. Amazing how you've amassed so much lawfully, although the actual amount is still unclear. Anyway, I couldn't find from you any flaws that most wealthy conglomerate families in Korea have. I don't think anyone could blackmail you with something like this. Are you saying there is something else people might blackmail me with? I did find a very minor ethical issue, but I doubt that can be used against you. Either you covered it up exceptionally well or simply led a flawless life. Okay, time to put the thinking glasses on, bro. Time to put my thinking glasses on. What the fuck is you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Right behind Sangrar Hall in Gangnam is a secret gentleman's club called Mall. Okay. Huh? Gentleman's club. So you found that out. That's incredible. How did you even do that? Follow the person that has been close with you for a very long time. You must be referring to Mr. O. Yeah, he apparently is a regular there. He always goes there if he needs to treat important guests. I see. You were convinced that I indulge in pleasures because no one can fully suppress their instincts and kept digging until you found something. Yeah, I thought Mr. O would be the only possible connection between you and a place like that. And I was right. You went there about once or twice a month very discreetly. That is the biggest dirt I could find on you. I assure you, nobody else could do better. I didn't ask him to dig up about me so I could become a better person or anything. I wanted to make sure there was nothing for my uncle to take advantage of when I exploit his weaknesses in the future. He cannot possibly launch a counter-offensive. I'm sure of it now. Yeah, I'm sure of it too, boy, because we seen you grow up. We know you were born as a motherfucker. We know. Okay, Executive Managing Director Jong Yoon Lim and General Manager Gwang Han Jong. Many employees were laid off during the IMF crisis, but those two were promoted. From Managing Director to Executive Managing Director to Team Manager to General Manager. That's a fucking mouthful. Employees in management, finance, and general affair teams are usually the first ones to go when a company is doing poorly. But a director and a team manager from those departments getting promoted during the IMF crisis. Jong Yoon Lim was a director before, then he skipped a position. Yes, sir, Lim is currently running an affiliated staffing agency that supplies day-to-day laborers to Soonyang construction work sites. So he must have inflated the numbers of workers. That's a massive understatement. Lim's older brother is the president of that company, making billions of won per year. Billions? Boy, he loaded. That's not possible without Uncle Donji's approval. And it's safe to assume he's deeply involved in Soonyang construction and money laundering activities. Yes, but I would also like to mention that one can make greater profits by handling larger sums of money. Meaning, he is embezzling more money than informally allowed by my uncle. Yes, sir, the vice chairman would overlook up to about 400 million won annually, but he made a billion won on the side last year. 1 billion. That's beyond a tolerable amount. And Jong Yoon Lim is making such bold and aggressive moves. That's not because he trusts in the vice chairman's support. He knows his flaws. He has faith that my uncle can't get rid of him easily, because he knows his dirty secrets. Unfortunately for him, Lim doesn't know how ruthless and cutthroat my family members can be. Jong Yoon Lim won't last much longer then. What about Gyu Hwan? Okay, what about him? His life changed drastically that people jokingly say he found a chest full of gold. They can't even embezzle money right, bro. They just out in the open with the shit. In '98, he sent his wife and children overseas. His kids are studying at a prestigious boarding school in Boston. Unlike most fathers of kids studying abroad who downsize to smaller homes, John got a place in a residential commercial complex and purchased a new car. Yeah, either a fat bonus or he definitely taken. He couldn't have gone through such a drastic change without my uncle taking care of him. Correct. Drastically change her lifestyle just because of a single huge income isn't advisable. Yet he started spending so lavishly that his coworkers started gossiping about it. And that was only just the beginning. She's an employee that works on the same floor. Infidelity. Yeah, the first thing he did after sending his wife and kids abroad was make advances toward a beautiful young female employee. He bought her expensive jewelry, treated her to fancy dinners at hotel restaurants. That boy pimping for real, huh? And even got her a luxury vehicle while also proving his worth by quickly rising through the ranks. To a young adult who just began a professional career, all of that probably seems so appealing. This is actually huge. Yeah, he'll be divorced if his wife finds out, and since it's his fault, he'll lose half of his wealth on top of paying child support. That's way more terrifying than active embezzlement. Thanks, you've done more than enough. No thanks are necessary. What do you intend to do with this dirt, if you don't mind me asking? I'll certainly bring it to their attention and pretend not to have seen anything, except they'll pay the price for it first. If you're planning to blackmail them in person, why don't you have me do it? What do you mean, blackmail? I'm only going to make them an offer. Do you remember that famous quote from the Godfather? I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. But wasn't that offer actually a threat in the movie? It won't be in my case. I'm going to make an offer that will surely stir up their greed, and they'll accept it without thinking twice about it. And because I'm not blackmailing them, even though I know their flaws, they'll feel greatly indebted to me. Sometimes I just think our boy playing with a little too much fire. May I ask what kind of offer you're planning to make? It's simple, since they're already in love with money. They won't be able to stop now. I'll make them fall even deeper in love with it. You're like, alright. With all due respect, sir, please hear me out. I actually advise against feeding their greed to get what you want. It is better to make them voluntarily give it up out of fear. Fear is a better motivator than greed. There's always someone who's willing to pay more money. Their greed can never be completely satisfied. Mr. Woo, yes sir. Fear can be overcome, but not greed. They'll ruin themselves sooner or later because of it. I'll get my hands on what I need with money, which would only speed up their downfall. I'm reminded of an Aesop fable. It's the son that made the traveler take off his coat. Good analogy. Except there's a small difference, because I'm not stripping them of their coats, but of their comfortable lives. Alright, Dojun boy, you be going with it. You be going with it. Yuan Jong speaking. How are you doing, sir? First, allow me to express my gratitude for answering this call. I'm from the Spencer Store, the headhunting agent. I'm sure you've heard of us before. Hold on, please. He like, I gotta take this over this script. What would a headhunting agency want from me? Spencer Store is a multinational executive search firm with branches in more than 50 countries. I reached out today after hearing about your impressive expertise and accomplishments. I'm sorry, but I have no intention of going elsewhere at the moment. I want to ask you if you're aware of what's truly worth in today's market. There's no doubt that you are one of the best talents in Soonyang construction, but I wonder if they're really compensating you fairly. I'm actually pretty satisfied. The average salary of a general manager level employee at Soonyang is 50 million won, with a 600% bonus payment. If you're really satisfied with that, I'm afraid you may be undervaluing yourself by at least 50%. You say 50. That boy say 50, you say. What am I thinking? I've already received a fast special bonus. Thank you for that, but I'm not interested by it. Hold on, sir. What do you say to just an interview? You don't have to decide to quit your job. I just want to present you with the opportunity to understand your true value objectively. Of course, all of this will remain confidential until you make your final decision. None of this will be leaked outside, so there's nothing for you to worry about. Not that I'm interested in going elsewhere, but I am a bit curious. Maybe I should just check to see if they're really offering that much. Alright, how does this interview work? There go that greed. There you go. Alright, we're gonna see. Like I said, our boy be playing with fire though. I ain't gonna lie, Dojun be playing with a little bit too much fire for me. That's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.